Liverpool pushing to sign £34 million striker who is similar to Harry Kane. Arne Slot has inherited a talented Premier League squad carrying the trappings of title-winning superstars, but Liverpool need to reinforce a number of positions to successfully build on Jürgen Klopp's legacy over the coming years. There is perhaps a little bit of confusion surrounding the most pressing concerns in the FSG transfer room right now, with close scrutiny regarding central defense and left wing. Joel Matip's contract has expired, and Ibrahima Konate continues to divide opinion as he suffers from periods of poor form and poor fitness. However, Virgil van Dijk, Konate, and rising star Jarell Quansah are currently deemed sufficient to ensure the success of the backline. Liverpool have also been linked with a left winger, but this would only materialize if Luis Diaz completed a move away, which is unlikely given the £50 million plus asking price. Cody Gakpo has impressed on the left for the Netherlands at Euro 2024, while Diogo Jota is also a prolific alternative. There is, however, a possibility that Liverpool could sign a new striker to compete with Darwin Núñez, with the Reds reportedly looking to hijack their arch-rival's bid for a touted player. According to sources, Liverpool are interested in stealing Bologna forward Joshua Zirkzee from under Manchester United's nose, with Slot having a particular admiration for the 23-year-old. A dynamic, multi-talented striker, Zirkzee played an instrumental role in Bologna qualifying for the Champions League last season, though Thiago Motta's managerial switch to Juventus has cast the Dutchman's future in doubt. With Arsenal also sniffing around, Zirkzee is likely to be snapped up sooner rather than later, and given that he has a €40 million release clause in his contract, Liverpool could very well find that a deal works out. Some Liverpool fans might initially scratch their heads over Liverpool's reported interest in Zirkzee. The Netherlands international enjoyed a successful campaign in Serie A last term, but only scored 11 goals across 35 league fixtures. That said, Zirkzee's qualities stretch far beyond simply scoring goals. Former AC Milan manager Stefano Pioli praised his physicality and quality, remarking that he has everything one could imagine in a striker's skill set. Indeed, while 16 goal contributions from 35 matches suggests a solid, if unspectacular season, this notion couldn't be further from the truth. Statistically, over the past year, he ranks among the top 21% of center forwards across Europe's top 5 leagues. For shot-creating actions, the top 18% for pass completion, the top 17% for progressive passes, the top 11% for successful take-ons, and the top 19% for tackles made per 90 minutes. Moreover, the data highlight his deceptive clinical ability. While he only scored 11 goals, he did so with assured performance, missing only 4 big chances. Liverpool's Núñez conversely netted 11 Premier League goals but missed a staggering 27 big chances. This disparity in composure between the respective focal frontmen is certainly telling. It is no surprise that analyst Ben Mattinson hailed the 6'4" sensation as one of the most complete strikers in 2023-2024 age, with his far-reaching style suggesting that he would be an ideal fit for Slot's aggressive, front-footed philosophy. Núñez is an influential forward, with pace and energy and a range of tools to inflict damage on Liverpool's opponents, but he is not exactly the sharpest of shooters, and could find that Zirkzee serves well both as a foil and as an alternative across Liverpool's multifaceted campaign. Moreover, Zirkzee has even been said to be so similar to Bayern Munich's Harry Kane by the aforementioned analyst Mattinson, citing his sharp game intelligence, guileful movements, and selfless creativity as major components. The Bologna man has also proven himself to be quite the sharpshooter, furthering the argument that Liverpool could secure Tottenham Hotspur's iconic marksman reincarnate this summer. One of the Premier League's finest ever strikers, Kane translated his skills to Germany after signing for Bayern Munich 1 year ago, scoring 44 goals from 45 matches for the European Giants. Not just a goal scorer though, the Three Lions captain ranks among the top 10% of forwards across Europe's top 5 leagues over the past year for assists and the top 11% for progressive carries per 90 minutes, underscoring his multifaceted expertise and similarities to Liverpool's transfer target. With both Zirkzee and Kane fueled by a sense of playmaking and a deadly quality in front of goal too, Liverpool would truly land the perfect man to complete Slott's front line. While the Reds were criticized on occasion last season for a profligate touch in front of goal, largely shaping the dismal April period that ruined hopes of a glittering send-off for Klopp, they were hardly deprived of opportunity. Last season, the Anfield side created the most big chances in the Premier League. However, Liverpool's attack was not so successful in capitalizing on these chances. Zirkzee would thrive off of such talent, and he would be a welcome addition to an exciting Liverpool team in transition. Liverpool hoping to raise £83 million by selling 4 players. The Reds have set sizable price tags for 4 in-demand players this summer, with the club hoping their sales will raise a combined £83 million. It has been a quiet start to the transfer window for Liverpool, with Calvin Ramsey's loan move to Wigan the only confirmed business in or out. With the majority of the first-team squad at the Euros, Copa America, or taking in the final week of their postseason holiday, things may only start to pick up later in the summer. Much of that will be in terms of outgoings, with the senior side not requiring major surgery upon Arne Slot's arrival. Liverpool are already attracting interest in a number of their players, with at least 4 likely to depart on permanent transfers. Sources have updated on the futures of a host of fringe figures, including second-choice goalkeeper Kymene Kelleher. Kelleher has already signaled his desire to leave if the number 1 shirt is not available at Anfield, which, unless Alisson pushes for an exit, will be the case. Nottingham Forest are named among a number of clubs interested in a player who Liverpool value at £35 million. The club rejected a £15 million offer from Forest in January, but would not stand in his way if the right deal was presented to them. Meanwhile, Liverpool have set £20 million price tags for both Tyler Morton and Sepp van den Berg, with the pair attracting major interest from around Europe. Morton is wanted by RB Leipzig, Sevilla, Feyenoord, Eintracht Frankfurt, Atalanta, Bournemouth, Southampton and Ipswich, with Leipzig said to be leading the way. However, Morton would love to stay, with sources reporting that both he and van den Berg are expected back at the AXA training center to be assessed by Slot at the start of pre-season. Sources, however, maintain that van den Berg is set to depart, which is realistic given he has already confirmed his intention to move amid interest from Mainz, Wolfsburg, Bologna, Southampton, and Brentford. Another player on his way out is Nat Phillips, who is into the final year of his contract and reportedly attracting several clubs, including newly promoted Ipswich and Mainz. Cardiff, who had Phillips on loan for the second half of last season, are joined by other second-tier sides, also wanting to sign a centre-back who Liverpool value at £8 million. Whether any of the players mentioned will leave the club for the price tag set remains to be seen, though sporting director Richard Hughes will drive a hard bargain. If Liverpool raise anywhere near the £83 million they hope to for Kelleher, Morton, van den Berg and Phillips, it would be a major boost to the transfer fund.